Hey, what's up guys? Devin here with Backcountry Exposure. I recently purchased a new lightweight day hiking backpack, the Osprey Talon 18. A super cool, really lightweight backpack that is perfect for bagging peaks and just simple day hikes. Now, over the last 2 weekends, I took this backpack with me to do a couple different peaks here in the Wasatch, and I absolutely love this pack. This thing only weighs 1.5 pounds. Now this is a top-loading backpack. It's not a panel loader, so it has a bit of weight savings because you have less zippers and less openings. So you've got basically a tube style top-loading backpack, which is something that I really want to focus on because what I love about the Talon series of backpacks from Osprey is basically what they've taken on the Talon 18 is the Talon 33 and the Talon 44 and shrunk it down. Like, honey, I shrunk the backpack. So basically you've got a really miniature version of those two style backpacks that are lightweight, really functional, has a lot of versatility, and very comfortable at the same time. So let's go ahead and flip this over and talk about the suspension system. Now, typically for an 18-liter backpack like this, you're not going to see this kind of robust suspension system, but that's one of the things that I love about it. You have a full-on supportive hip belt. You've got really nice padded straps. And let's talk about what is so good about the Talon system that is a major benefit of why you should consider this backpack for yourself. Now they've got their Airscape airflow system on the back panel, which again I'll say when it comes to a backpack, and I appreciate companies paying attention to trying to get airflow inside of the backpack, but you're going to get sweaty. I don't care who you are. It does not matter what type of system is here on the back panel. If it's comfortable, that's what matters most to me. Now, you don't have any kind of a frame on this pack, so you can't load it down with crazy amounts of weight, but you do have a nice frame sheet here on the back that gives it some rigidity and allows it to be nice and strong for a little bit heavier weight loads than you might consider with some other day hiking backpacks. So this is their Airscape. It's got a nice mesh on the back, and there are cutouts here that allow for air to get through, but again, you're not going to see a lot of air movement through this pack, and it should not be something that you get overly concerned about. On the hip belt, you've got a nice stretchy mesh, which is a really good system because it allows you, with a fixed sewn-in hip belt, to have a little bit more movement in the pack on your back. So really comfortable. I also like that the hip belt pieces are pretty wide, and so it gives you the option to get a lot of weight in there if you need to, but to be able to support that weight on your hips and not have to rely solely on just your back. The hike that I did to Mount Timpanogos recently, I went with my buddy Corbin, and I'll roll in a footage of the pack that he was using, which is an REI pack. And the pack that he's got isn't necessarily bad, but you've got some really great benefits compared to that pack because you've got a full-on hip belt, and that is one of the great things about this. You've got a large stretchy mesh pocket with a lot of breathability through the hip belt, and it allows for really good movement. So you've got pockets on both sides of the hip belt. Now the size that I've got here is the medium large, so this is the true 18-liter. If you are looking for this pack, you need to be within about an 18 to 23 inch torso range. Otherwise, you need to go smaller in the small medium if you have a smaller torso. So this is the medium large, 18 liters. The small medium is going to be 16 liters. On the shoulder straps, you've got a traditional style slider sternum strap. They've got their whistle on the clip, and then you have real load lifters up on the top, which is really nice. But the shoulder straps are sewn in, they are not adjustable. Inside of the pack you have a I should say on the outside of the pack you have a internal hydration sleeve, but it is external to the inside of the pack. So now let's flip it over and let's go ahead and take out the things that I've gotten here. On each side of the pack, because I haven't fully unloaded this from the last hike I did, I was able to take 2 full liter smart bottles. So really good way to know that you've got the option for a lot of space. Now on the side of the pack, you do have their stow and go system for trekking poles, which you've got the piece here on the shoulder strap and then the piece here for the body of the pack. Mesh pockets on both sides, and then on the inside of the pocket you've also got compression straps. Now these can be routed on the inside of the mesh pocket or on the outside. I've got them on the inside because I want to be able to compress the pack and carry a water bottle as well. So that is a great benefit, something that I love about the Osprey packs. Now, what's different about this pack than any other of the larger, like 22 liter and up Talon series, is you don't have a mesh front pocket. You have a single strap closure for the top lid, which we'll talk about here in a second. But basically, if you want to strap anything here, you can do that just by using the one single strap, but you don't have an outside pocket like you do on the little bit bigger pack, the Talon 22. You do have an accessory loop here to be able to attach like a ice axe or something if you're using this in a mountaineering type setting. The top pocket, which I will flip it this way. The top pocket is really nice, has plenty of space for small, simple things. So you've got a zipper right here on the top and allows you to get access. You've got a dongle for your keys, and then on the inside you've also got a mesh pocket as well to put valuables and maps and things like that if you need to. Now this does have a spindrift type collar, so you simply pull this open, and let's go ahead and show you the inside of the pack. Now this is an 18 liter, so you've got the ability to have a nice jacket inside of there, as well as just other things that I had with me on this trip. Some micro spikes in case of snow and ice, which had 2 pairs because I was with a friend that didn't have any. Some bags, rain jacket, first aid kit, and then there's a bunch of other things in there that I don't have in there now, but essentially what you've got here is a lot of space to be able to put a lot of different things. And that's one of my favorite things about a top-loading backpack of this size, is I can get a lot of things in here. As opposed to a panel loader like the 22 liter, even though it's a bigger pack, I feel like I can stuff more into the pack. It's really big, it's super comfortable, it's lightweight, it's got a lot of space. It's a really great design. And I love going back to the thought of this follows the idea of taking a bigger pack and just miniaturizing it. So the Honey, I Shrunk the Pack mentality. So like I said before, you do have a hydration sleeve, but it is external, so that if you do have a leak on the hydration bladder, it's not going to get on the inside of your pack. Then you also have a little drain port here on the bottom that allows you to let water drain out if you do have a problem with your water bladder. So really nice pack, super happy with it. It's unbelievably comfortable. I love, like I said before, that I have a suspension system that takes the weight off of my shoulders. And that is one of the best things about this pack, is it's really lightweight, but I have the functionality of a larger backpack. And that is something to really consider when you are buying a backpack. This thing retails for $90. It is a really inexpensive backpack that is really functional, versatile, and will be a really great day hiking backpack for you. You could potentially do some summer overnight backpacking trips with this because of what options you have with it. But this thing is fantastic. I definitely recommend it. It's a really great pack. The only downside for me on it is I don't have that mesh front pocket, and I wish I did, but that is not the end of the world. It's not a deal breaker with the size of it and the other options of things that come with it. It's fantastic. Absolutely recommend this pack for yourself. So I really appreciate you guys watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Check out the Amazon link down in the description to be able to buy this for yourself. If you do that, it supports my channel and I really appreciate it. But this is the Talon 18, a fantastic backpack. Go buy it for yourself. You'll be super happy with it. I really don't have anything bad to say about it. It's just a great design. Osprey has done a really good job with this pack. So thanks for watching, guys.